It's not the 10 o'clock news. This is the way Late Nights has a look at Wednesday, the 11th of September, 1996. Well, a Northern Territory politician who perhaps believes a little too strongly in government conspiracies says he's being treated like Fox Mulder in the X-Files. The Deputy Labor leader, John Bailey, says he thinks the chairman of the Territory's Public Accounts Committee is holding back on releasing specific information to him. He says he wants to get hold of documents allegedly relating to government grants allocated to federal member Nick Dondas's wife. Mr. Bailey says he stormed out of a committee meeting this week because he felt the information was being withheld from him. He says he's doing his best to access the data, but men in dark suits and sunglasses stop him at every attempt.
I think Mulder on the X-Files of knowing the truth's out there and not actually being able to access it because of government operatives who continuously inhibit my ability. In the United States, a man with an apparent foot and armpit fetish has been arrested after approaching women and kissing their feet. And while toe-sucking is not completely unusual and is very popular in certain royal circles, police say this fetishist is rather bizarre. A California police spokesman says the man was arrested after getting too close to 3 women and a teenager. He told one woman he was at college studying massage therapy. He then talked them into letting him massage their feet and even expressed an interest in one woman's armpits. However, they were less interested in the offer than he was and contacted the police. The independent member for Oxley, Pauline Hanson, has been accused of being so right-wing she gives rednecks a bad name. In her maiden speech to federal parliament, the Queensland MP and fish and chip shop owner criticised Aborigines, the United Nations, multiculturalism, immigration and even government economists. Parking police and motorists who drive slowly in the fast lane were notable exceptions. And replying to her comments, ATSIC Deputy Commissioner Ray Robinson says with the belief she holds, Ms Hanson should pull out an old white sheet and join the Ku Klux Klan.
She has brought people, rednecks. She even gives rednecks a bad name. She is the lowest of low. She ought to be a member of the Ku Klux Klan.
We don't want to make anyone feel anxious, but it's been revealed a trip to the toilet can increase your stress level. While it may not drive you round the bend, a poll commissioned by a British toilet paper manufacturer has come up with a number of compelling dunny statistics. The survey found that while sitting down and talking to nature, 17% of Britons dwell on personal problems. 15% think about work, 14% think about chores, 7% consider music, 4% think about TV, and perhaps not surprisingly, 4% think about sex. For years, Jeff Kennett has been selling Victoria as the cultural capital of the world, and it seems the former advertising man's campaign has finally worked. According to the Australian Wine List of the Year awards, Victoria is the best state for wining and dining. A wine bar in Melbourne won top honours, and almost 100 Victorian restaurants picked up awards for their food and grog. The Winemakers Federation president, Stephen Shelmadine, says if you're looking for a good nosh and a bottle of plonk, Victoria's the place to go.
That's what those awards seem to indicate, that Victoria has a greater diversity, greater flexibility, and reflects the desire of Melbournians and Victorians to try different things all the time.
I'll drink to that. While the cities of the world try to deal with the problems of car pollution and traffic jams, officials in Bangkok have a different traffic problem: elephants. The Deputy City Clerk, Suthan Sangman says forget cars, trucks and bicycles, roaming elephants are causing mammoth traffic chaos. And apart from making it a nightmare for drivers, he says they pose a safety threat to pedestrians. Elephant trainers bring their animals into the Thai capital, selling fruit to anyone who would like to feed the elephants. And while the town may not be big enough for humans and the elephants, authorities are continuing to look for other methods to solve their jumbo-sized problem. Perhaps an elephants-only transit lane? An option. It may not ever win the Nobel Prize for Literature, but in Canada, members of a local library are so keen to gain a glimpse of Madonna's sex book, the waiting list extends into next century. Madonna released the nude photo book over 3 years ago, and interest in British Columbia has not let up. The Okanagan Regional Library has been flooded with requests to loan the book. but they've only got one copy. At present, 110 people are on the waiting list to see the book, but it could be 2002 before some of those on the list get their chance. And while it's a sad fact for many, it'll be worth the wait. Not the 10 o'clock news.
ABC Online, your ABC on the internet.